Okay guys, we are back with another one. This is what we call cringe therapy. Now, we're watching a video from Chris James called Adults Adopting Adults. It's disgusting. I've watched previous videos about this TV show that got cancelled, and I can't lie, it was just disturbing. It was disturbing. Like, it was disturbing as hell. Boy. Let's just watch the video, man.
Adults adopting adults. If that phrase gives you the ick, then you're not alone. While it sounds like a bizarre concept, there are legitimate reasons for adults to adopt other adults. Reasons like grown adults wanting to be adopted by their step-parents, or their foster parents, or maybe they find their biological parents and then want to be adopted by them. Or less conventionally, flying out a 20-year-old pregnant woman from Austria to adopt as your own. Well, that's exactly on A&E's hit new show, Adults Adopting Adults. This is one of those shows where A&E decided to give TLC a run for its money in the only way they know how. The worst way. Now, I actually found out about this show from a comment on one of my videos. Kayla told me that I had to look at A&E's Adults Adopting Adults. A few things on that. Kayla, I don't have to do anything, okay? But I did see A&E, and that gave me the ick feeling, so I thought it might be good content. And then just seeing the title of the show further expanded on said ick, so I figured I should at least check it out. As usual, later than everyone else on YouTube. That's my YouTube growth hack. Wait until everyone's exhausted a topic and it's lost all relevancy, then I swoop in for all the big views. Does it work? Pass. So while this show does feature a few separate families, we're just going to be focusing on Danny and Christy, because that's all that matters. You will see why.
My name's Danny, this is my wife Christy, and we live in Chillicothe, Ohio. It's her and I, that's our...
Look at him! Look at him! Look at him! Oh, man.
Our family, except for all of our critters.
Right off the bat, we see a lot of Danny and Christy and theys pop up, and that is simply not accurate. This is very much a Danny venture, and Christy is so not on board.
I haven't heard from Ileana.
This is all one-sided. This is all one-sided. I can't lie. Let's just get to it.
Since this morning. I'm assuming she only got internet on the plane for a little while.
She said she had to buy more. My guess is she didn't buy more.
Okay, got it. So we started communicating via text messages and just became acquainted.
So much of the show is going to be uncomfortable, whether
We just became acquainted. Get your ass out of here, man.
the interactions with Danny and Christy, Danny, Christy, and Ileana, or the way Danny says,
Became acquainted. We can't have children of our own. I'm an only child. And I realized that I had no one in my life to be my legacy.
Christy, what's your motivation?
you know they had to have added that in at the end of editing because that producer's line was coming off a MacBook webcam.
It's love for our family. He and I being the family.
Him and I and no one else.
Did you ever think that we would someday be adopting a grown woman with a baby?
I try not to think too far ahead. Maybe that was the problem.
All I heard
I wonder, like, off camera, what their conversations have been like. Baby. I need a baby. But I found this 20-year-old girl that's pregnant. And I'm bringing her over. And you're not gonna fuck this up, yeah? You're not gonna fuck this up for me, yeah? I don't know why I was trying to hold back on that.
there was, well, I try not to think about it too much, or like at all. Oh fuck, there I go thinking about it again. So I assume by now you guys are all thinking this is a very weird and odd situation all around. Well, don't worry, this is only the second time Danny has ever tried to do this.
Adult adoption came to my attention when a young 18-year-old girl came and bought a puppy from us. Her father had passed away years before, and I just felt a need to help her in some way. She was interested in adult adoption.
You might now be wondering what must have gone wrong before, because I don't see an adopted adult anywhere. It's nothing bad, really. It's just Danny wanted to fuck the adult they were trying to adopt before. That's
Fortunately,
Yeah, dog. Look at her. Look at the face. Look at the face. Look at the face. She is not happy. Yeah. He's trying to use his media trained ass to put it in nice words, but we know what you wanted, my boy. You wanted them cheeks. 18 as well. Like, oh man, this guy's a grown ass man.
Did not pursue that first young lady because I actually started having feelings for her. She was a very beautiful young lady.
On top of that, he's been unfaithful.
Look, they edited it. She's been crying. She's been crying. Look at her eyes.
And it almost ended us.
It's unclear to me watching now if him being unfaithful in the past was with the adult they were trying to adopt before. I hope to God not. But it's A&E, and we know that...
Oh yeah, a bit of context as well. So he's been cheating on her. And now he wants to find a loophole for him to do his deeds. I don't know, some weird, sick something.
Will go where TLC will not.
And I was promised that was not going to ever happen again. Then Ileana came along, and I thought, he's really doing this again.
I have never felt more bad for someone in a reality TV show than I feel for Christy right now. Like, I cannot imagine.
She does not want this. Clearly, she does not want none of this. But he's just like, you're gonna shut the fuck up and let me do this. And let's put it in front of the cameras. Let's put, fuck it. We'll throw the cameras in there as well. Let's broadcast this to the world and see.
Cool. Maybe their house is paid off. I don't know. It could be anything. But regardless of their past, I trust that Danny will take what has happened between them or what he has done to Christy, and he will learn from it and become a better man.
What do you want this thing to say?
Well, I don't know. What would you want it to say?
If it was my poster, I'd want it to say, "Welcome to Ohio, where's my blowy?" But
Whoa. This is meant to be his kid. This is meant to be the child he's adopting. Man said, "Where's my blowy?" No, dog. No, sir. Me not ramp with this. I can't lie, there's only a certain demographic of people that be on these TV shows. A certain demographic of people.
What a fucking nightmare.
you knew it. You knew what I was
Why you gotta be such a freak show? Why are you always
Where
such a
are the
freak show?
naked girls?
This ain't funny. This is not funny. Like, he's violating his wife. I don't know. He's violating. I don't know. You can tell the type of guy he is. Like, he's just a psycho. Manipulative, narcissistic, all of that above. Do you know what I mean? And she's just enduring it. I feel sorry for her, man.
My husband has crazy, outlandish thoughts and ideas, and we've had a lot of friends and family that are just very perplexed.
Oh, okay. I was...
Look at the way he just looked up there. Look. Like, fuck. She said it. Like, fuck.
They're just very perplexed.
Look. I've heard this again. Just shut the fuck up. Shut up and let me get what I am going to do. Yeah, look at him. He's pissed. He wants her in the yard. He's pissed.
Think about some ground rules so we don't have any miscommunications between us. How are you going to be with us spending time together alone?
Oh.
Obviously, I've got to be appropriate.
That'd be great.
How would you be if we spend some time alone?
I most certainly am very, very concerned that I may become physically attracted to Ileana. This is a delicate subject, but so far...
If this is your concern, why are you even doing it? Why are you doing it? Why are you just putting people through hell? Why?
I have not thought of her as a beautiful woman. She is.
This man is all over the place.
I have not thought of her as a beautiful woman. She is.
In the worst ways possible. He can't even fool anyone with his gaslighting anymore. He just contradicts himself every time. Okay, we're gonna have to set some ground rules here, because for whatever reason, you don't feel comfortable with her and I being alone. I don't get it. Also, I am genuinely concerned I am going to become attracted to her. Not that I think she's beautiful or anything, but if I had to think about it, I would say she's beautiful without a doubt. What? Can you hand me my milkshake?
Christy, tell me what your friends are telling you when you're explaining this adult adoption process.
Can I have my juice back? Can I have my milkshake? That's what it reminds me of. I want my juice back.
You're able to censor bleep stuff, right?
No, sorry, we don't know how.
One of the comments I've heard most is, what the is wrong with your husband? And we're gonna kill him. They want to just literally kill him. And I've not said that to him out loud.
I stopped caring a long time ago about what people thought about me.
No, we can tell, but I think it's time for you to start caring.
I'm
Yeah,
happy
he
with
just
who I-
upped it up. He just said, oh, so you think I care about what you guys think? Let's get the cameras out. And let's show everybody what I'm thinking.
We're gonna kill him. They want to just literally kill him. And I've not said that to him out loud.
I stopped caring a long time ago about what people thought about me.
No, we can tell, but I think it's time for you to start caring.
I'm happy with who I am. And, you don't like it, move on.
He is unintentionally giving Christy the best advice in the world right now, and neither of them know it.
She hasn't checked in.
Oh my gosh. So she has about an hour.
Oh, guys, these adverts are gonna be the death of me, I swear. These adverts, man, I need to get premium, please. Subscribe to the channel, like and comment so I can get premium.
For them to pick Ileana up for the airport, and for a second, it's kind of sweet.
Oh, that's her.
Yep, it is. Hi.
Christy, for the first time that we've seen on the show yet, seems like she's actually kind of happy to see Ileana, which I would not blame her if she wasn't.
We are so happy you're here.
But then Danny realized he hasn't said anything fucking weird in a while.
She traveled halfway across this world, and I can't.
Look at him, man! The package has arrived! Look at him!
She wants to be with me.
He even took a few pauses
excited.
and had some time to think about it, and still said that.
Yeah.
I'm very concerned.
You have to stop
But
what you're
Danny
about to
wanted
say.
this more than I've ever seen him want anything ever.
You hear Christy say that a lot throughout all of this. Her holding on to hope because she's never seen Danny want anything more than this, when that should in fact be a ginormous red flag. It'd be like Chris Hansen sitting down with a pedophile on To Catch a Predator and being like, I just let him go with his pizza because to be honest, I've never seen him want anything more than this, so I figured he was in the right. The next day rolls around and Danny decides to cook breakfast for Ileana and his wife.
As soon as she wakes up, we will be ready to make her first breakfast.
But not without some normal family banter.
At the end of the day, Ileana, I want you to stay right here because I like hugging on
Look at him, he's all going red and that, like, oh.
you. You're awful sweet.
Okay, was it that weird? Really? Whose dad doesn't talk to them like that? Okay, mine doesn't. Okay,
I like hugging
mate, it's fuck.
I like hugging you. Make sure you're around so I can keep hugging you.
Weird. It's at this point in the show where it finally gets uncomfortable, because it was not before. Danny decides it's best for Christy to be put on the spot and explain to Ileana all of their marital issues, because why should he?
Family, we're going to share things. So, Christy, if you were willing to share our marital problems, this would be a perfect place for you to do it. No. Do you want me to ask him to shut the camera down?
Nope.
Okay.
I need a minute.
You're gonna share these marital problems anyway.
This is so annoying to watch because
Have
Danny
or
is
not.
such a manipulative fuck in the most annoying way possible. Sorry about her. Basically what happened, and this is hilarious, you're gonna think it's so funny. We were in this situation before. We were gonna adopt a woman just like you, not pregnant. And the funniest thing happened, I wanted to fuck her. Something like that. You're supposed to laugh.
I am disgusted by the person I was. However, I did apologize to my wife, and I continue to pay that price every day.
Are you paying it though? Because it seems like the opposite of paying the price is her forgiving you and then letting you do it all over again on TV.
She doesn't want me to share.
That's fine, because this is something private and this is something between you two.
You know he had to have been so fucking relieved that she interrupted him and just said, "No, you don't need to tell me that. It's between you and her," so that he didn't have to tell her the truth. Something that she should probably know.
You said that you were thinking about getting a tattoo of your baby's foot?
Yeah. I'm actually thinking of my arm because I like tattoos a lot.
Yeah,
So,
Christy
yeah.
doesn't have any. I have, what, 3, honey?
I don't know how many you have. I think you have more than 3, but I could be wrong.
I do have an obsession for guys who have tattoos.
Dad bod.
Look at him! Look at him! I got an obsession with guys with tattoos. Look at that smile! And what he's about to say, dad bods and tattoos. Yeah, you like that.
Tattoos, oh yeah.
Like there's no way she would have said that if she had known what had happened. Nor would she even be here at all, I imagine. Then we see Christy go to lunch with a friend of hers who we find out is just as weirded out by all of this as we are.
Trying to have some kind of a normal existence with a 20-year-old pregnant stranger in my house.
That blows my mind.
It's just tough.
Most women would not put up with that.
And aside from that, we don't see much more. There is an argument between Danny and Christy, but of course.
I went to meet up with my friend Sue, and part of the conversation was how stressful this is for me.
Here we go again. You need to shut the fuck up. Yeah? Stop telling your friends.
Well, I disagree with that.
And then the rest of what we see is coming up clips because this is the last episode that aired. A&E canceled the show after 3 episodes. There are a lot of theories as to why the show was canceled, some citing Danny's racist TikTok.
Racism is alive and well in this country. Unfortunately, it comes from the blacks.
Whoa. I did not know about that.
Because Danny is just
Someone just throw him in the bin, man.
creepy fuck, and all signs point to him doing this with the worst of intentions. Whatever the reason may be, leave it to A&E for having the brittle backbone that they have and canceling this show only after they got shit for it. So guys, I hope you did enjoy today's video. I know it was a little bit more of a what the fuck topic, but
Guys, this is what we call cringe therapy. Yeah? Shout out Chris James. I'm about to subscribe to him now. Like his video. Make sure you like my video and you subscribe too. But like and comment and subscribe. I can't believe it, man. These humans. Can I have my juice back?